All praises due to the Most High. Family, we back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 15 of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Yomi no Sugai. Family, this was a banger. This was, man, it's a lot going down. And I'm ready to see left and right unzip it and let it rip, bro. I'm ready to see that. Really quick, family, we are on the road to 200 YouTube subscribers. So if you're watching this, you are probably not subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe. Michael Cameron Live on YouTube. We're on the road to 200. If you're a new subscriber, comment that you are. I will shout you out in a video. Okay, let's get right into it, family, because this episode was pretty intense. So, Yuru, I want to start with Yuru and the Shingos, right? Or is that what he's calling? Yeah, it's the Shingos. So this is the faction. This is the a certain part of the Kagomori clan, right? And really, it seems only because Asuma is also, he's a Kagomori on his dad's side and a Shingo on his mother's side. So I don't know if that's the only connection or if it's a little bit deeper, like the Kagomoris and the Shingos. But so Yuru was snatched up by Asuma. Now we're talking to Asuma and his uncle Shingo. Okay, and they're really in a moment. Ooh, this is so messy because in a moment where we were just talking about Yuru's trust is broken, here comes Shingo really exploiting that. And he's really appealing to Yuru in this moment because he's like, well, what do you want? What type of life do you want to live? Like, we can support you. And he's pointing out, he's like, man, you can't trust anybody from the Higashi village. They were sending the bandits after you. And I think he hit him with a quote that stood out. Maybe I'm misremembering that part, but he was really at least making a case. I don't know if Yuru's gonna make that jump. I really don't know, because especially when we talk about what Left and Right just found out fighting Ivan, and we're gonna get there in a second. But at least in the moment, he is very much appealing to Yuru, and he's he's considering, joining their side. Now, they also, though, both sides want to take Yuru's life in order for him to gain the power of Seal, but the Higashi village, they want the power directly under their control. Whereas Asuma's really taking a stance like, hey, I want you to use your power freely, but you need to be a part of an organization that can check you if you step out of line. But I basically want you to use your powers as you please, right? The Higashi village wants total thumb on the scale, like or wants Yuru under their thumb, right? He's not using the power of Seal as an equal. He's using the power of Seal as a tool for that's Higashi village's wishes. Okay, so we will see more. Also, Shingo told us that the kids are safe. They're watching them closely though, so there's hella Shingos there. So we're gonna find out what that means moving forward, right? Now, Dara was with Left and Right when they found Ivan, but basically, before they really start throwing down, Left and Right they tell Dara, hey, go find, we'll hold him here, we'll keep him busy, you go find Yuru. And he tries to do that, but he's like, man, where do I start? Like, I have no idea where this guy is, and he just disappeared out of nowhere, right? While he's searching, he runs into one of the bandits that survived this encounter with Ivan, right? Because Ivan had corpses all over the room when we found him, when Left and Right and Dara found him. He comes across this bandit, and they kind of have a quick argument because the bandit's like, whoa, you're switching up on us, Dara? Like, so this episode really made the alliances and the factions really more clear to me, right? So you have very clearly a Higashi village faction. You have a Shingo faction and a Kagomori, like the traditional Kagomori faction, right? And the bandit's saying like, hey, Dara, like, aren't you on the Higashi village side? Like, what are you doing? And Dara says, well, I am. Like, I haven't switched sides necessarily, but like, I'm actually, me and Yuru have been through enough that I care about him personally, right? Which is antithetical to the view of the Higashi village view of no, like, he's a tool. Dara's like saying, well, I care for him as a person, which is a different view of somebody, right? But they agree to put their differences aside and to find you. They're like, hey, it doesn't matter what we think about what we should do with him if we don't have him. We got to find him first. So Dara, is at least looking for him with somebody else. Okay, now this is, so the bandit has a pair of Daemons. It was funny. Some of these Daemons, you're not gonna remember all of them, especially their official name. But basically, these Daemons were Bowleg and Pigeon Toe, right? And so they were funny. But they're using those Daemons to search for the other Daemons to lead them to Yuru. Now this gets thrown out of whack because the Gonzo, the head of the Kagomori, shows up. And family, he has literally an army of Daemons. An army of Daemons. Left and right said, wow, it seems like the whole Kagomori mansion is here. They're all under Gonzo, and he's just running roughshod through the warehouse here. There was a funny scene. The security guard was like, hey man, there's an old guy shadow boxing, and it's just punching air, and because he can't see the Daemons, and he's destroying the buildings. He's like, can I get like a vacation? He's calling his employer, and they're like, hey man, get back to work. It was funny. Okay, now left and right versus Ivan. Oh my goodness. Family, are you team right or team left? I'm not trying to separate them, but left just stands out so clearly to me. Of course, I like right, and right saved left, from a very severe injury in this fight, and right is turning up, right? So I think what we're about to see is that right is maybe a little bit stronger than left. I don't know. And again, left is, I have a preference for left. So left is the first one to swing on Ivan, right? Because Ivan calls her out and he cuts her arm off. And I'm thinking that she might be able to regenerate it. No. And we're breaking Ivan's Daemon swords and they're regenerating. Why can metal sword Daemons regenerate, but stone people, I don't know, but that's what's happening, right? So left has one of her arms cut off. I think it's her right arm, I don't know, while fighting Ivan alone. Then Ivan finds himself at a disadvantage in the warehouse, right? Because he's fighting in the dark. Left and right have a superior sense of smell. So Ivan busts out of the warehouse. Left chases him up on the roof, and Ivan's about to land the sickest blow on left, and right comes through with a crazy drop kick on left. And so he knocks her out of the way and she avoids a serious blow. But it's like, bro, they're literally, 1 foot over, and you could have drop kicked Ivan instead of left. Why didn't you drop kick him? But it seems like this is where right is about to take it. He's like, all right, left, we were fighting him together. Left was fighting him, and then we're fighting him together. Now it seems like right, they didn't transform yet though, but now it seems like right's like, all right, we're done playing around. Let's handle business here. Family, I can't believe I forgot until the very end here, family. Left and right, specifically right, smells on Ivan's Daemons the blood of Yuru's parents, family. And so that means the Shingos know. So they're trying to convince Yuru that he can trust them. They can't. They know that Ivan has to have taken out Yuru's parents. Of course, Yuru doesn't know this yet, but left and right smell the blood of Yuru's parents on Ivan's Daemons. So that is certainly a red flag. But what a crazy episode, family. I'm going to leave it there. All praise is due to the Most High. Peace and love.